It's on, I think. Oh, is it on?
Now it's on.
This body is in fear and tension. Here or always?
It's only like waves. It's coming and going.
Right.
And at the moment I also feel some tension and fear. Yeah.
Mm.
And it happens, I know.
Well, yeah. It can happen in this sort of setting quite a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, it's shaking.
Yeah.
The whole body is shaking.
There's a killer in the room. But it isn't anyone, it's unconditional love. It won't let you go. It follows you everywhere. Everywhere that anybody in this room goes tonight, and everywhere they are right now, they are continually being bombarded by unconditional love. Really. So the thing you long for is continually speaking to you. Continually. Through the five senses, through feelings, through thinking. Not what is thought, but through the sense of thinking. Everything that's happening in this room is what is thought. It's never been any other way. And people phone me up when this happens and they say, Tony, this is amazing. I've been seeking all over the world. I've been to India, I've done the whole thing. And what I never realised until this moment is that what I sought never left me. It's this. It's life, it's being. It's what's happening. What's happening is the beloved. What's happening is the beloved. It's the killer. Zechariah, are you okay?
Who or what can recognize the...
Oh, no one can recognise this. The me can never get this.
No, but what can...
Oh, nothing. Nothing gets nothing. Nothing or energy arises as everything, including that which is separate. So there isn't something that suddenly becomes separate from the whole. It's just energy pretending to be separate. But that which pretends to be separate, the me, is somehow can't hear this song. But something hears this song, energy. So, energy or nothing hears its own song. Ah, I remember me. Oh, I remember nothing. There's a resonance that happens. It's nothing to do with understanding or seeing or knowing. It's something beyond that. It's ephemeral. It's a sense of something in the room. But the me can't sense because that something is timeless and the me can only live in time. So it chases round the whole circle looking for that which already is. The only thing I could say is that all the time that the me is being told that it can find this, then it's being kept and screwed into and reinforced into the whole story. You can find this is a story. So all teaching, even traditional Advaita teaching, is actually about a story of finding something. It's about a path. And it keeps the seeker fed. It feeds the seeker. What happens here and elsewhere is that the seeking energy is starved. The seeker can get no. If you listen to any answer here this weekend, it's continually pointing back to this, back to the silence. It won't give anything to the seeker. There isn't a seeker to give anything to.
But it's not Tony Parsons here, he speaks about the liberation. You use the words, and sure, this is what I'm understanding, but it seems to you have to get this experience, or this awareness of this being.
No, absolutely not. That's exactly what doesn't happen. This has nothing to do with awareness. Awareness is part of the story. Tony Parsons didn't experience liberation. Tony Parsons died, collapsed. There was nothing left but this, and there was nothing that knew this or was aware of this. There's nothing standing here now that knows something. This doesn't know anything at all. It just is a response out of nothing. So there isn't something here that has something that you don't. This has lost everything. You've still got something new. That's the dilemma. The dilemma is only me. The dilemma is me trying to find something. When that me energy suddenly collapses, there's nothing there.
Would you tell us about the story when Tony Parsons died?
What would that help? It's impossible to tell really, except that it was the end of the idea that there was anyone. The end of, it was like a contracted energy held in the body of being someone, which suddenly just evaporated. Oh, where am I? No, just this, standing on the floor, being the sound. But the whole reality, which was separate, suddenly just... The nearest I can get to describing it is...
Yeah, this is very exact, thank you.
Talk about what happened to you.
No, it didn't happen to me, that's all.
What happened? That's what happened many years ago. How does that match with the idea there is no past?
But it didn't happen many years ago.
It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. I don't know whether you heard what I was saying over there. Liberation doesn't happen. There's no such thing as liberation. There's no such thing as a sequence. All there is this.
But we still talk about something what was many years ago, 10 years ago, that was something. Or we pretend as if there had been something.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing here is talking in two different realities. We're talking about the separate reality, which is the story, and we're trying to describe something which is infinite to that which only lives in time. We're trying to describe the two will never come together at all. But in some strange way, first of all, ideas about who I am start to crumble, which is fairly superficial. But also energetically, something else is going on in this room, which can't be put into words. Something is meeting nothing. Something is saying to nothing, I'm something, and nothing. No, there's only nothing. You appear to be something. But I'm something, and I think I can find nothing. No, nothing is all there is already. The way nothing stays hidden from you is by being everything as well. Isn't that brilliant? This is nothing. This is no thing. This is no thing appearing to be something. Scientists have already established for themselves, although they don't understand the real meaning of it, but everything comes from nothing and is returning to nothing. In their story. This is nothing. This is no thing. Appearing to be something. This is an appearance. There's just an appearance. It's not real, and it's not unreal. It simply is. go anywhere.